Today, Precarious plays Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
Working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Oh yeah,
Ding,
Dr.
ding, ding, ding,
Whiskers.
ding. Dr. Whisker. Yeah.
Why are you here?
Wesker doesn't have much of a presence in this one, but you know him from Resident Evil 5.
I just can't. Like, Resident Evil 5, playing it with you failed to get me scared to the point where Wesker, like a serious villain, got the nickname Dr. Whiskers, and it stayed. Because I couldn't remember his name for a little bit, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna make one up, because those stick better.
Yeah. So we'd...
Oh no, Dr. Whiskers is coming!
Yeah, like the big fight with him where he... Like, I think at that point in the game, he's still pretty much invincible, and you're just supposed to run from him. Mm-hmm. And he's got, like, his monstrous thrust punch, and he was like, oh no, I just got thrust punched by Dr. Whiskers!
Dr. Whiskers!
Dr. Whiskers. Doesn't work very well.
No, it doesn't work, no.
Okay. So zombie games, what ones did you... Oh, so...
Okay,
a lot of people... This is an interesting thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially now, if people try and go back and play Resident Evil 4, I know a lot of youngsters have a problem with this game because you can't move and shoot. This bugs the crap out of me. We have a friend. We have a friend, and I'll tell you which one specifically.
Not two friends, just one. We have one.
We have one friend. We have one friend. That's it. That's all. We're not even that friendly, to be perfectly honest.
Jeez. Okay.
So.
Sorry about the joke.
Yeah. So we'll I'll tell you who it is if you don't figure it out on your own.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
I've got one friend that I've spent several conversations just talking about guns and games, right? Well, we were playing... It's a friend that I played a lot of Left 4 Dead with. And in Left 4 Dead, you might remember that you were playing as either like Zoe, who I think is like a young college lady, or Francis, who's a biker, and then you've got Bill, who is an ex-soldier, and then you have... Lewis?
Lewis, yeah.
Yeah,
like
Lewis, he's just a business... Like
he's a desk job.
Desk job, yeah. And out of those people, like, the order for understanding firearms and having, like, practiced with them is, like... Bill comes far and away. He's in the lead. And then Francis and Zoe are more or less tied. And then Lewis is, like, way, way low on the list. Like, why would he even?
Yeah, well, I mean, and they even introduce it that way in the opening cutscene, don't they? Like,
do they?
The run or shoot joke. It's Lewis who's
right.
run
or shoot. And then Bill says both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is that full, but I've got lots. It's okay. It's just 11 rounds. It's fine.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Rifle is empty. Yeah.
Is that all?
Yes.
Thank
You have so much PTAS.
And I've got a lot of
treasure.
Yeah, PTAS stored up in treasures. Okay. So
Is that all, stranger? Is that all?
Using a gun is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually gone to firing ranges. I've played around with guns. And the friend that I'm thinking of, the one I'm talking about, I don't know if he... Last I checked, even after I, like, just really just berated him, just for a while, I was just like, no, look, you shut up. You shut up about guns. You go to a firing range. I'm being serious. You go to a firing range with somebody that knows... Talk to one of the people there. They'll put you in contact with an instructor, I'm sure. You play around with guns for 4 hours, and it will completely change the way that you look at them in video games.
I have yet to fire anything more powerful than a regular non-compound bow that was about 20 pounds. A child's bow.
Yeah. So, and I haven't fired anything... I think... The largest thing I've... Nah, that doesn't matter. Okay, the point is that... was a pretty bird.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was.
They are. There are a lot of them.
No, I got in a loop trying to think of several things at once. The next thing I was gonna say, and I was trying to remember what this room is. Anyway, going to a firing range and using guns, it changes you. Guns are hard. Trying to do all of the things necessary just on a handgun to go from an empty handgun back to a full handgun that is then ready to fire isn't exactly easy. Like just that, right? And then trying to move and shoot is just bananas.
With accuracy is really what you're talking about. Yeah, with any amount of
accuracy. And then here's a pretty technical thing. The difference between accuracy and precision. Last I checked, if I remember the terminology correctly, accuracy is the ability, it's like a function of the firearm to put a bullet where you expect it to, right?
Right.
And then precision is being able to do that
so
either...
it's like the human end of the skill.
Well, it does also accuracy also factors into precision, because if it's not an accurate gun, if the gun just goes poo 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 and throws bullets everywhere... Here, we'll use Nerf guns as an example. Nerf guns are not very accurate, and that makes it almost impossible to be precise, because precision is being accurate just with the gun and as a person several times in a row. I think there are baddies in this little room. Yes, there are baddies, and...
Are they the invisible slobbery ones?
I'm confident they are the invisible slobbery ones.
Alright, let's look for invisible slobbery on the roof.
I think it comes out of that crack over there. Don't be an invisible slobbery one.
Actually, I'm not going to do that to you. That's a different enemy in this game.
Yeah, that's a great way to just get punched.
I would rather you didn't punch me.
Don't be that way. Don't make me look like an asshole in front of the internet.
Like you have ever punched me.
Like I could. You would kick my ass. I mean, I guess I can. It's a thing I can try. I can perform that action, but not without just
sustaining
intense
some injuries.
Consequences. Yeah. Was I wrong? Maybe?
I've kicked you before, right? I mean,
yeah.
Karate class, right?
Yeah. Whenever we were taking martial arts together, yes.
We have kicked and punched each other, but
we are
jumping pads,
and we are jumping. It's just we're Russian roulette, crazy conversationing right now. Okay?
So I was going to say that we should. Batman's nice, right?
No, God, no.
But I don't really know Batman. Like, I only know, new Batman.
And then I saw it, and I was like, that's a snake, and then I didn't do anything about it until it was too late. I missed! Oh, God! Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
No, Snake! You're making me look stupid in front of internet! Snake!
Snake?
Snake! No. It's enough of that.
It is dead! You got an egg.
I might cut that part out.
Oh, no, you can't. That's
Two shells.
Good.
Oh, look, there's a fine line between trying to use everything in my inventory. I'm trying to not be a hoarder in this game. If I have it, I want to use it, because that's one thing I've always struggled with in games ever since childhood. I like to hold on to things, and that's why at the end of most Final Fantasy games, I've got a big bag full of elixirs that just never ever get used. Right?
You could just, it's for your retirement. You open up a drugstore afterwards.
Make a fortune. But that's also nonsense, because my characters are million billionaires.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never spend any of my money.
Well, maybe for your offspring. I don't know.
Yes, I'll be rich throughout the ages.
Mm-hmm.
So, zombie games, guns, firearms, trying to, like, run down a hallway, for example, and precisely shoot multiple zombies in the head is just... You'd have to train for... I mean, I think you just have to train constantly. You would just have to get good at it and keep your skills just amazingly sharp. I doubt, like, the physical stamina, the mental focus required to just do that is something that like stays with you, you know. So even Bill doesn't have like a huge reason for being like as good as he is.
So we're talking like active military personnel.
I'd like to talk to somebody. It's just anytime. I remember this part. Anytime I've been around a service person, I've just been too shy to ask. But I have always wanted to be like, so it's a common thing in video games, which I like a lot, to have somebody that's just a super soldier. Just everybody's a super soldier and can just run down hallways, and I did not.
Oh.
I bet it gets better.
Oh. Alright. Quiet time.